Ladies and gentlemen, that Technicolor rainbow in between. I'm the research assistant, and this is episode 1 of the WWE 2K26 My GM Pokemon Center Challenge. The rules have changed a slight bit from previous year's attempt. They're on the left side of your screen, and I'll quickly go over them for you. There's going to be no specialists in this. There's going to be no specialists on any roster. All rest requests must be honored. Only stamina and rehab power cards can be used, although hopefully we don't need to use the rehab cards. Any injuries caused outside of PLE cross-brand matches result in loss. Any superstar with less than 40 stamina may not be booked, and only injured superstars can be traded for. Now, as far as may not be booked, what I'm saying is they can't be the primary on any kind of promos, or they can't be in any like basically if they were to be called out, they can be called out if they're less than 40 stamina, but they can't be the ones doing the calling out. And only injured superstars can be traded for means only I can trade for injured superstars. I can't trade for any healthy ones. The change from last year is the any injuries caused outside of PLE crossbrand matches, because the Elimination Chamber exists, and the Elimination Chamber pretty much automatically injures either 2 to 3 people, and there are cross-brand matches that have a higher chance of injury for its participants, and since I'm forced to participate in that, I don't really have a choice of, whether they're put in danger of being injured or not. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, I have chosen to be Tyler Breeze for this one because of his quick recovery card. 2 times per season, all of my superstars immediately recover 10 stamina. That's going to be very important when we get down into the weeds. And I randomized the CPU, and it is Adam Pierce running WCW. Now, I would like to confirm them. I'm going to do this on Immortal difficulty, as I have been the past couple of challenges. I'm going to do $7 million. I'm going to leave everything else on. If you guys want me to do one where I turn like the power card off, or the power card store off, or the shakeups off, let me know in the comments if you want me to try those. As for the draft pool, I'm going to be choosing the Pokemon Center, which I changed the Pokemon Center. I changed all of the specialists to either I changed them to either cruisers, fighters, or bruisers, because those, I would have changed them to giants, but I don't think any of them really qualify for the giant part, so I changed them to that. I'm not going to do a booking timer on this one. I think I'm going to actually do a challenge that I'm going to call the 3-minute warning, in which I do the timer, which I do a penalty of 100% of fans. So we'll see about doing that a little bit later.
The WWE draft has begun.
Now, let's go ahead and get started with the draft. Now, in my tips video, I did say that the best thing to start with would be the best people to start with would be giant. So I'm gonna try and do a giant first. We have a limited amount, and it's especially important now that there's more cruisers since the specialist is gone. I think the best choice for the first giant would probably be either Charlotte Flair or Gunther. And I think I'm gonna go Charlotte Flair.
Drafts Charlotte Flair. The Queen continues her reign
And
on
looks
a new
like
night.
A
they
big
went with
presence in
Ripley.
the women's division to kick
So
things
I'm gonna
off.
go with Gunther.
Gunter. A statement pick.
There
Drafty
you
the
go,
ring
Seth
general.
Rollins.
He will step
Okay.
on next to grab that brass ring.
I'm gonna go with Eric Rowan.
Selects Eric Rowan. The sick, twisted
We'll go with
Eric
Andre
Rowan finds a
Chase.
new home.
Tyler Breeze knows this guy has a
And then
lot
for the
of potential.
fourth giant, I'm gonna go with Piper Niven.
Piper Niven. Piper Niven ready to run roughshod
go,
through the
Zoe
women's
Stark.
locker room.
She's an absolute
Okay,
redwood
now,
with a lot
I
of
think I ought to
promise.
start taking some. Part of me wants to start taking cruisers right now, but I kind of want to get one more giant in Raquel Rodriguez. So no, I think what I'm gonna do is get Psycho Clown.
SmackDown drafts Psycho Clown.
Yeah, I wanted to pick up Psycho
Speculation who
Clown
joins
before anybody
SmackDown
else
next.
did. So let's go with Alright, let's go with picking up some tag partners for these guys. And I know one of the partners I wanted to pick up is, where are you? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Wow, he is pretty far down on this list. He should be in here. Where are you, sir? Or did I miss you, or? I don't think I missed him. Let's go alphabetically and see if he's here. He should be. He hasn't been picked up yet. There he is. Ludwig Kaiser. I'm gonna go ahead and pick him out.
SmackDown picks Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser wants to prove the mat
Then you
is
pick up
sacred
Akira
on a new
Tozawa.
brand.
With his amount of fight, he won't lay
Now
in wait.
for one of the Wyatt family. Not sure I want to get Bray just yet. Dexter, or let's see, Joe Gacy, I think was one of the other options I wanted to do. Yeah, I'll pick up Dexter Loomis.
SmackDown selects Dexter Loomis. Dexter Loomis,
Okay,
an
you get
unsettling
Loomis.
pick for SmackDown.
Breeze picking up a stud here.
And let's see here. I think what I want to do is go with I think I should get Joe Gacy just in case. Or maybe let's pick up
SmackDown
Kofi.
drafts Kofi Kingston. Kofi Mania is coming to a new night. Big pick to get Kofi Kingston.
He believes his time's coming, and so do I.
Xavier's a bruiser, so or maybe we can wait on Xavier since we got one of them. There's Tommaso, and where's Johnny? I think Tommaso and Johnny would probably be good together, so I think I'm gonna get Tommaso.
SmackDown picks Tommaso Ciampa. And SmackDown has a new Black Heart.
A man who reinvents himself by the day. Big things are coming.
And I think I also want to get Chris Sabin.
SmackDown drafts Chris Sabin. Looks like a new brand is about to hail Sabin.
The brand felt incomplete without this guy. Great late pick.
I'm gonna start picking up the partners I intended to pick up for them, so
SmackDown
I'm gonna
chooses
pick up
Alexa
Alexa right
Bliss.
now.
SmackDown getting twisted with
Okay,
Alexa Bliss.
She's going to get a glow up by being crafted by Breeze.
Alba Fire.
Alvar.
SmackDown about to make another big pick.
Let's see here. I don't want to get Alex Shelley just yet. How many Giants are left? Four. Okay. Something tells me I should probably go with Omos. And I think I'll go with that.
SmackDown chooses Omos. The giant Omos is towering over a new brand.
Okay,
This guy casts a long shadow on the roster.
Alright, now
SmackDown
I
picks
can pick up Alex.
Alex Shelley set to hit this show like a
Logan
machine
Paul.
gun.
A big name going late. Was this the strategy all along?
Let's see, who else was I looking for? I need to go get Xavier, I believe. Let's see here. No, I think Xavier's fine for right now. I think what I'm gonna do is go get Penta, or do I go get Oba?
SmackDown drafts Oba Femi. Major pickup here as his snags the ruler, Oba Femi.
The brand clearly has plans in mind for him.
All right, let's see here. Could go with Javon, but I don't think I will. Let me pick up. I don't think I go with Jay and Jimmy. Because they're now a cruiser team, and I would need to put them against the giant team in order to capitalize on that. Let's see. Eric Rowan is a giant, and Dexter is a fighter. And I'm pretty sure Joe's a bruiser. Do we go and get one of the Tongans? There's Tala, there's Tama. Let's see. I think we get AJ Styles.
SmackDown selects AJ Styles. A phenomenal pick for SmackDown. AJ Styles.
He's not going to like being picked this late. He deserves better.
Dawkins and Montez Ford. What is Montez now? Because I'm pretty sure he was the specialist out of the group. Cruiser.
SmackDown picks Montez Ford. Profits are up as Montez hits a new brand.
This guy is hungry and he is ready to work.
Who's the next pick for Team WCW?
We get Zarya.
SmackDown moving on in the draft. SmackDown chooses Xavier Woods. I thought he might be the GM himself, but the pick is Xavier Woods.
A beautiful pick from Prince Pretty.
Okay, so as far as women are concerned, I only have the tag team set right now. Yeah, I only have a tag team set right now as far as women are concerned. So I do need some ladies. Jade's still here as a giant. I think I possibly pick her up. Or do I pick up Io Sky instead?
SmackDown selects Jade Cargill. The GM picks up one of the hottest free agents ever, Jade Cargill.
Maybe they want to end on a high note with her.
For Jade. which is going to be a base cruiser. Okay, let me be a little more specific. A face female cruiser. There we go. Probably might end up being EO. Don't want her. Solruka?
Smackdown drafts Solruka. Solruka about to shed light on a new knight.
She's got all the tools necessary to succeed.
I got Oba Femi as a bruiser, so I need a heal fighter for him to go against. And I'm pretty sure I know which one I'm gonna go with. Let's see, where are you, sir? There you are.
SmackDown chooses Trick Williams. Trick Williams bringing the gift of gab and the gift of jab to a new brand.
Interesting pick. I think this just lit a fire in him.
Okay, let me see here. Okay, I know I have Dexter. Do I go ahead and get Joe Gacy anyway? I think so. Let's go ahead and get one of the Tongans, because they're still here for some odd reason. Tamatanga and Tongaloa are still here, so or do we go Talatanga and okay, so pretty sure Kofi's Kofi's a cruiser. So he has to be a giant fighter. Yeah, it has to be a giant fighter team for them to go against.
SmackDown selects Joe Gacy. Joe Gacy bringing the mind games to a new brand.
The GM sees him as a future champion.
And do we go ahead and get Uncle Howdy too? Do we get Uncle Howdy or do we get one of the Tongans? Okay, so they're fighters, so they have to go against a team of bruisers. I don't think I have a team of straight. I don't think I have a team of straight bruisers. I have a team of straight fighters. So the Tongans don't necessarily mesh well. Alright, well, since they don't mesh well, I need more emails anyway. Well, no, let me get
SmackDown Drafts, Johnny Gargano.
before I forget.
Join SmackDown in mere moments.
Okay, so I think I picked up all of my I think I picked up all the tag teams I was planning on picking up and their partners. So let's see, the count is I have 6 women, 4 of them are involved in the tag scene, 2 of them will be involved in the mid-card. So I definitely need at least 2 more. So as far as women are concerned, I think the highest ring level is 15. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it by cost now. It's getting about that. It's getting about that time. So let's see. I need a backup for Soul. I need a backup for Soul, and her feud is done. Do I get another Giant and Nia Jax? I don't think so. Okay. Pretty sure if I don't get her, I don't have a backup for, I don't have a backup for her later, so I think I get Nia.
SmackDown chooses Nia Jax. The irresistible force making her way to SmackDown.
Maybe they want to end on a high note with
Soul
her.
when her feud is done with Jade, and then I need a face cruiser before when Jade is done with Soul. So I think I go Carmen Petrovic.
SmackDown selects Carmen Petrovic. Get ready, because Carmen Petrovic is about to slice and dice through this brand.
She's hungry for opportunity,
So
and
that
she
is
just got it.
4 women surrounding the. That is 4 women surrounding the mid card. I need 4 women for the main title picture, and they have to be opposites of each other. So I think we go. If we go Lola and Tatum, then we can go Blake and Lash. I think we do that. So let's go.
SmackDown drafts Lola
Let's go,
Vice.
Lola.
Lola Vice ready to bring her MMA skills to a new brand.
Tanya,
She's got to be happy being picked up by
SmackDown
Breezy.
hits
Tatum.
Tatum Paxley.
You go Solo.
SmackDown contemplates their next pick.
I'll go Blake.
WCW moving on in the draft.
You go Tony.
The next member of SmackDown is about to be picked.
SmackDown picks Lash Legend.
And this brand just became legendary thanks to Lash Legend.
A great opportunity to maximize this woman's potential.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm done now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm done now. But let me just make sure. So I think I have the entirety of the Wyatt family minus Nikki Cross. And okay, so that's 30 people that I've got right now. You know what, let's just pick up 2 more just to be absolutely sure here. Or maybe just 1, because I kind of want to go Javon Evans.
SmackDown
let's go
chooses
Javon Evans.
Evans.
The young OG, Javon Evans, is about to get bouncy on a new brand.
I love picks like this. It's a challenge
Javon
to
is a
succeed.
cruiser. I think let's maybe go Miles. Let's go
SmackDown Miles Ford.
The inspirational Miles Bourne is set to do great things on this brand.
Breeze hoping he can realize his full
Yeah, 'cause
potential.
that's 32 people. I think we're done now. So let's go ahead and end this.
Look at the talent picked by this GM.
Look at that roster.
And you gotta wonder who's next for WCW.
Okay,
Lots of great
so
talent remaining for
Hendry,
WCW. Let's see who they pick.
Grayson Waller, Tavion
WCW
Heights.
looking to add to their haul
Miles.
with this pick. Look at the big boys and girls on the WCW roster.
And
Okay, so I
now
think
the
we got
brands
2
showing
people.
side by side. This is going to be a good
Oh,
season,
no, 30.
gentlemen.
Okay. Alright, they got 30 more people than me. I think what I'm gonna do this time around is I'll try and book as many as I can. Not sure exactly how it's gonna go, but we'll see here. As far as the SmackDown World Champion, I think I'm gonna go with Psycho Clown. As far as the tag team champions, let's see, we have a fighter bruiser team. We have do we have a second giant okay, so we have I think what we're gonna do is go with New Day, and for the mid-card title, I think we're gonna go with Trick. Alright, now as far as the tag champions are concerned, pretty sure I'm gonna go with I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with Charlotte and Alexa. But I kind of want to see. Yeah, I think we go with Charlotte and Alexa for the tag team. I think for the Women's World Championship, we go with I think we go with Jade. And then for the mid-card title, I think we go with Lash. Okay. I think that's the way we do this. I'll make sure that I don't want to change the titles or anything like that. I don't think I do. I could go with Big Gold. Or the Smoking Skull. No, let's not change those. Alright, so let's see what cards I probably won't be using. Limited stock, good school, Video Champ, Rock Bottom Prices. Oh, Rock Bottom Prices is a good one. Darn. Okay. Ensure that your least popular available cruiser is in a match this week, and we get what? Another card we can't use. Well, maybe we can use that one. Power up. No, we can't, because it's not a stamina rehab. I need to think about some of these challenges before I start to do them. Okay, there is an injury rehab one. I don't think we need that right now, but I think I'm gonna get it anyway, just to be sure. And I guess we'll go ahead and book the show. So I know I wanted to do Trick versus Ova. So let's set that up. The tag team titles, I put them on Xavier and Kofi. So I'm gonna go with Dexter and where is he? Eric. Okay, and we're gonna go Psycho Clown against Gunther. Switch those. We're gonna have all titles on the line on this one. So let's go ahead and set those. It's gonna be a gold night tonight. Jade and Soul, I think I wanted to be the first feud for them. So we'll do that. And I think what do? We do a tag match here. Yeah, let's do a tag match here. Charlotte and Alexa taking on the Secret Herdus for the titles. And I think that's pretty much everybody. Here I think we do a call out to try and set up other feuds here. I think we try and set up Omos and AJ. We run that back. And let's see. I think we try and set up Lash and Lola. Okay, and we do a call out for who else? Nia and Carmen, I think. Yeah, let's go Nia and Carmen. And then last one, who do we do? Oh, I could have sworn we picked up Uncle Howdy, but I guess we didn't. Alright, let's go with I actually don't know. I don't know who else we go with. Dang, I could have sworn I picked up Uncle Howdy. I guess I didn't. Oh, Tatum and Blake. Yeah, we did Tatum and Blake. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure we're gonna do all normals this show. And I think we do it this way. Yeah, I think we do it this way. So, let's go ahead and get the show started. Alright, so we open the WWE 2K26 Pokemon Center Challenge with Fighter type versus a Bruiser type, Trick Williams versus Obafemi for the United States Championship, and the winner, and still United States Champion in a 2.5-star match. That does not start a rivalry. Trick Williams almost calls out his old partner AJ Styles, says he's outgrown him. AJ responds saying that he's not, he may have grown as in height, but he's never gonna outgrow a phenomenal one. So it starts a rivalry between them. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston take on Dexter Lumis and Eric Rowan for the tag team titles, and the winners and new tag team champions on night one, the Wyatt Six, in a 3.5-star match. Not bad. does start a rivalry between them, which is good. Lash Legend calls out Lola Vice. Well, technically, she called out anybody that thinks they're a better champion than Lash, and Lola came out. So we got a rivalry between them. Jade Cargill takes on Sol Ruka for the WWE Women's Championship. And the winner, Sol Ruka, is your new WWE Women's Champion in a 3.5-star match on the first night. Wow. Ruka dethrones Cargill just like that. Nia Jax calls out anyone that thinks that they can defeat the Irresistible Force. Carmen Petrovic answers the call, and we have a level 1 rivalry. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss take on Piper Niven and Alba Fire. And the winners, and still tag team champions in a 3-star match, the Best Friends Forever. And they have started a rivalry with the Secret Service. Tatum Paxley calls out Blake Monroe. It does work, but I guess she didn't have the microphone on, and Blake made fun of her for it, and Paxley attacked her with the microphone. So they have a level 1 rivalry now. And we have Psycho Clown taking on Gunther for the WWE Undisputed Championship. And the winner and new WWE Universal Champion, or Undisputed Champion, excuse me, on night 1 in a 3.5-star match with no rivalry, Gunther. Wow, that was fast. Okay, looks like the only thing on the line is the tag titles on this show. Seth and Bronson taking on Tavion Heights and Ivar. I could have sworn you got Eric, but okay. Poor opening. Yeah, I did sequence those wrong. My bad. Okay, SmackDown ends the week with 32,000. Eric Rowan and Dexter Lumis work really well together as a tag team. No kidding. Let's see. Any other tag teams? No. Okay. Alright. And WCW ends the week with 30,000. Okay, so we keep ahead. That is good. I think we're up by about 2,000 fans. Yeah, just about 2. Psycho Clown. Everything was against me when I lost my belt last week, but I know I'm entitled to a rematch. I want a championship rematch against Gunther. Nobody else better get a shot at the world title before me. Seems reasonable. Cool. Good. Don't keep me waiting too long. I already miss wearing that gold around my waist. Sure you do. Okay, so logistics. We can start with either the backstage brawl and last man standing, or the steel cage and the gauntlet. I think we wait until we get enough assets for the arena, and we go with that. Okay, what I want to do is put AJ versus Omos on, and I also want to put on the Carmen and Naya, and I do want to put on Chicken Oba again, but I think I may just I think I may leave that and just build it through callouts. Blake and Tatum, and Lash and Lola for the title. And who else? Wow, Alva's already run down. No, I think we put Trick versus Ova on again. And then as far as callouts are concerned, we do Gunther calling out Psycho Clown. We do a tag team call out. Wow, even Charlotte's down too. Charlotte and Alexa calling out the Secret Herbis. No, I think we do it the other way. Have Jade call out Soul Ruka, because Soul looks like the one that needs rest the most. And we do we do a tag team call out, or do we do a tag team match and use this as a call out? Yeah, I think we do that. Let's do a call out here. Okay. For Trick calling out Ova. And then we go tag match here. Wow, they are really low. How's theirs? Their stem is actually better, but their popularity is better. So I think maybe I ought to have them in the main event. And I think I put AJ almost as the openers. No, let's switch these two. Let's do it as a tag call out. We'll do that, and then we're gonna have Trick and Ova. And I think what we do for the opening of the show is tables match. We should be okay with that. And for the closing, I think we do a title, but we also do a ladder. And then with you two, Extreme Rules. Yeah, I think we do things this way. And what was your commissioner goal? Have at least one 6-way match this week. For contract negotiation? Okay, no. We can't even use it, so. Alright, let's get started. We have a tables match open in the show, AJ Styles against Omos, and the winner, AJ Styles, in a 2.5-star match that does not further their rivalry. Gunther calls out Psycho Clown. Psycho answers saying that he wants his rematch. Gunther says, I'm sure you do, but we're working on my time now. And speaking of time, yours is almost up on this roster and in this company. That starts a level 1 feud. We have Blake Monroe taking on Tatum Paxley. And the winner, Blake Monroe, in a 1-star match that does not advance the rivalry. The BFFs call out the Secret Herbis, and the rivalry grows to a level 2. We have an Extreme Rules match for the United States Championship. Lola Vice taking on Lash Legend, and the winner, and still United States Champion in a 2.5-star match, Lash Legend, and their rivalry grows to a level 2. We have Jade Cargill calling out Sol Ruka, saying that she's might as well call herself Sol Fluka. She wants her title rematch. Sol says she'll surf right over her, and their rivalry grows to a level 2. Nia Jax takes on Carmen Petrovic, and the winner, Nia Jax, in a 2.5-star match that does not advance the rivalry. What is it with tonight? We have a tag team call out, the Wyatt Six calling out the New Day, saying that they've been saying that it's a new day, but they don't see anything new about them. Their rivalry goes to a level 2. And in the main event, we have a ladder match for the United States Championship. Trick Williams taking on Oba Femi. And the winner, and still United States Champion in a 2.5-star match, Trick Williams. And it starts a rivalry between Williams and Femi. Okay. Over on WCW, looks like a similar card. There's a tables match between Raquel Rodriguez and Bayley, and a tag team title match. Ivar and Tavion Heights taking on Division. That looks about the only notable thing. Oh, I guess they sent Nikita Lyons to do an Invasion promo on me. Okay. I guess we'll see how that turns out. Okay, so we end the week with 22,000 fans. I guess the promo fan bonus of 1,500. Nikita Lyons turned up out of nowhere, trying to get us all excited about WCW instead of SmackDown. I guess she was fairly entertaining. Maybe I'll even take a look at WCW later. Okay. Another successful title defense from Williams. It would be nice if SmackDown pushed somebody else for a change. Why is there always one goddamn human on this show notes? Okay, so I didn't have anything as far as tag, so WCW ends with 30,000 this week. Buddy. Okay. So they take the number one spot by about 6,000 fans. I don't like that. Just a note of caution, now that Ova has a stamina level below 40, he's vulnerable to becoming injured. The lower the stamina and the more strenuous the match, the greater that risk becomes. Superstars who aren't booked during the week's show will recover 12. Those who only cut a promo will recover 6 and can't become injured that week. But if a superstar is booked in both the match and a promo, they will lose an additional 6 stamina for it. Okay. Ensure that Charlotte Flair fights this week, and we get what for it? Ooh, Hell Spa 3. Okay, I can do that. Okay, so let's make sure I do that now. Wow. Okay, so we're basically getting rewarded for something we were gonna do anyway. Cool with me. Alright, let's go ahead with this. And let's see here. I think he just said Elbow was below 40, so by the rules, I can do a call out of Trick calling him out as long as he's over 40, which he is. Good. Okay, so let's go Psycho Clown and Gunther. Let's put them in the main event. Matter of fact, let's do this as a title just to make sure we go ahead and fulfill that one. Sol Ruka and Jade we will have as that as a title match too. And almost an AJ, and then yeah, I think we have the tag match. We won't put the titles on the line, but it'll be a tag match nonetheless. Or maybe we should build that feud on the side. Let's switch these, and maybe we should build that feud on the side since the Wyatt Six are looking a little bit low, or lower than I'd like to see them anyway. No, I think we can keep it. And I think we switch this. And I'm pretty sure we keep the title in the middle. And we keep that at the end, that's for sure. You know, one thing I never really looked at or never checked. Psycho Clown. Yeah, I forgot to look at what his fifth perk was. Endurance. This superstar loses 10% less stamina from matches. Okay. I think the last time I saw him, it had something to do with like if you put him in a match, you get like 1,000 fans or something like that. But let's go ahead and up the concert hall. Now let's go up to the concert hall. Let's do some call outs over here. We're gonna call out Naya and Carmen. We're gonna do Lola and Lash. And we're also gonna do who else? We're already doing Trick and Tatum and Blake. Yep, I'm pretty sure this is what we do for this week. Kind of more tempted to open the show with the title match and put this in the middle. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's switch that around. No, let's keep this that way. That way we have a tag match, singles, singles, tag, singles. Okay, so not gonna put any stipulations on this week. Let's go ahead and run this. So we open the show with the BFFs taking on the Secret Harvest. If the Secret Harvest win, they win another title shot, or they win another shot at titles. And the winners, the BFFs, in a 3-star match that grows the rivalry to a level 3. Too bad, Secret Harvest. Trick Williams calls out Obafemi, says that he's looking out in the crowd to see if his rule is missing. Let's talk about it. Why is his rule missing? Let's talk about it. Their rivalry goes to level 2. AJ Styles and Omos go at it. And the winner, AJ Styles, in a 3-star match that grows their rivalry to level 2. Good. Nia Jax calls out Carmen Petrovic. Their rivalry grows to a level 2. Jade Cargill takes on Sol Ruka for the Women's Championship. And the winner and new Women's Champion, Jade Cargill, in a hotshot feud that does not advance their actual feud, but gets 3.5 stars. Okay. Lash Legend calls out Lola Vice. However, her microphone isn't working, so nobody hears anything, and neither does Lola, so she never answers. Dexter Lumis and Eric Rowan take on Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. If the New Day wins, they get another shot. And the winner, the New Day, who earns another title shot, which also grows their rivalry to a level 3. Tatum Paxley calls out Blake Monroe, saying that she cheated in that match when Blake hit her in the head with a microphone while the referee wasn't looking. Their rivalry grows to a level 2. And in the main event, we have Gunther taking on Psycho Clown for the Undisputed Championship. And the winner and new undisputed champion in a 4-star match that does not advance their rivalry, Psycho Clown. Okay. Just hotshotting a lot of titles, I guess. Looks like a normal, looks like normal matches all down the line. There's I think that's a Fatal 4-Way match with Ricky Starks, Solo Sikoa, Kit Wilson, and Logan Paul. And then the main event looks like a triple threat. Tyler Bate, Andre Chase U, and Ivar. Okay, so we get good booking. Glad for that. We end the week with 38,000 fans. That's good. Woods and Kingston are an incredible tag team. You think? Flair and Fist and Fire and Niven are completely at each other's throats. How's this going to end? So nothing for... Huh. So I guess nothing for either of the women's tag teams. Weird. Okay, so WCW ends with 27,000 fans. We get the health spot for the card, thank goodness. And we regain our #1 spot by about 5,000 fans. Even better. Alright, we have the go-home show for Battleground, and statistically, this is where the computer usually screws with us. I guess they don't. Okay, good. Thanks for the title rematch and your new champion once again. Good to have the title back in my hands. Thanks for the rematch, boss. I appreciate it. You are appreciated. My friends and family have been waiting so long to see me compete live in Greensboro. Can't wait to entertain them tonight. Okay, so you want to be on the show. You're really psyched for this upcoming PLE. Can't wait to put on a great show for the crowd. Okay. Ensure that your least popular available fighter is in a match this week for Scouted. Something I'm not going to use. Okay. Alright, how's my roster looking as far as stamina is concerned? Is anybody below 40 right now? Nope. Okay, you want to match. So... Okay. Let's see how we're going to do this. I definitely want to pay this match. I definitely want to pay this feud off. So I think what I'm going to do is do a double call out this week for them. So I can possibly get it to a level 3. And who's already at a level 3? Is anybody already at a level 3? The tag feud. Both tag feeds, actually. Okay. So, I tell you what. We do... You didn't earn a shot, so you're not getting one. But they did. So we're doing that. Almost an AJ can get there this week with no problem with stamina, so we put them on. Pretty sure we put Lash and Lola on as well. Let's actually put the title on the line just in case. and Soul and Jade could probably use a week. So we'll put Naya and Carmen on, and then we'll do a call out for Jade and Soul, and we'll do a call out for Trick and Ova. Looks like Ova's got more stamina than Trick, so we do it that way. We put the title on the line. Let's put them... Yeah, I guess we can leave them where they are. And... yeah, I think we organize the card this way. Pretty sure that's what we do. I don't think I want to use the spa card right now, so let's not. Okay. Yep, pretty sure that's what we go with. So we open the show with Omos taking on AJ Styles. And the winner, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, in a 3.5-star match that does not advance the rivalry. Yay. Psycho Clown calls out Gunther, saying that his time as champion is over. Gunther takes offense to this and locks him in a sleeper. When he tries to pull off his mask, somehow there's a taser under it, and Gunther gets shocked. Psycho wakes up and he leaves. The rivalry grows to a level 2. Nia Jax takes on Carmen Petrovic, and the winner, Nia Jax, in a 2.5-star match that grows the rivalry to a level 3. Jade Cargill calls out Soul Ruka, saying that she told her she was a flute. Soul says that they got one more chance to prove it at the pay-per-view, and their rivalry grows to a level 3. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss take on the Secret Hervis. The Secret Hervis is trying to once again earn a tag shot. And the winners, BFFs, in a 3.5-star match. Their rivalry is completed. Gunther calls out Psycho Clown and tells him he wants one more shot at him at the PLE. Psycho Clown agrees, and their rivalry goes to level 3. We have a United States Championship match between Lash Legend and Lola Vice, and the winner, and still United States Champion in a 2.5-star match that grows their rivalry to level 3, Lash Legend. And we have Ova Femi calling out Trick Williams, saying that while he may have been missing last week, what he said about the ruler is going to get his lemon pepper steppers shoved somewhere that he would not like them to be. Their rivalry goes to a level 3. And in the main event, we have the Wyatt Six taking on the New Day for the Tag Team Championships. And the winners and new Tag Team Champions in a 4-star match, the New Day. Alright. And let's see, we have a tag match to open. Kira Tozawa and Joe Hendry taking on A-Town Down Under. And in the main event, there's also a tag match with the titles on the line between the Vision and Taviivar? Ivar Heights? Not sure what to call it yet. Okay, and it looks like there's an Extreme Rules match between Apollo Crews and Josh Briggs, and a tables match between Solo and Ricky Sparks. Alright, we are good, and this week we get 66,000 fans. Is there anything about the women's tag teams? Again, no. Huh, okay. Odd. Oh crap, I forgot to put Javon Evans on the show this week. Ooh. WCW gets 73,000 fans. I completely spaced about Javon. Okay, so WCW retakes the #1 spot with 2,000 fans. And I'm guessing we're gonna get an angry email from Javon. Yep. You don't even put me on the card in front of my home crowd. Do you have any idea how disrespected that makes me feel? I am sorry. It was an accident. You goddamn it. Hey boss, you had me benched for a while and I really want to get back in the ring. It's time you woke up and put me back where I belong. I want a match in the next show. Sure. Thanks. SmackDown needs to put its best talent in the ring. And listen, I can't stand teaming with Niven. She's the reason why we keep losing our tag team matches and I can't drill it into a big skull. Let me prove who the problem is on the team. Give me a singles match tonight and I'll show her how it's done. Okay. Great, I'll show Niven what a winner looks like. Alright, and no rest requests, so that's good. Have at least one handicap match this week, and we get what for it? Something we can't use. Okay, so I got a whole bunch of stuff to fulfill tonight. And we start off the opener with a backstage brawl and women's tag team. And we close it with a tornado tag for a men's tag team. And both of the cards are Boiling Point. Immediately increase all rivalries on your brand by 1 level. Okay, see now, Backstage Brawl is cool because you get 5,000 fans and you get +3 to superstar popularity. That's good. However, here in the Tornado Tag, it's a +1 superstar popularity and a +10% injury chance. See, this is exactly why that is exactly why I changed that rule that I did. Because cross-brand PLEs have a higher chance at injuring people when I'm not even trying. Alright, so let's digress from that. Does anyone have the Backstage Brawl? Hyper and no one else. Oh, you wanted a singles match too. Oh, boo. We'll figure that out. And in the main event, does anyone have a tornado tag? Omos and Javon. Interesting. Alright. Let's put Javon and Omos in this match. And in the women's match, I think we go Piper and not Alba. I think we go Alexa, because I think she's the highest ring level next to Charlotte. So I think we go Alexa here. Piper and Alexa, this weird one. But as far as the feuds are concerned, we have Gunther and Psycho Clown for the title. We have Soul and Jade for the title. We have, let's see, Carmen Petrovic and, okay, so we got Obafemi and Trick for the title. And how many more feuds do we have to pay off? Nia and Carmen, Low and Lash, Blake and Tatum. Oh yeah, that's right. Johnny wanted a match. So I think we go Bruiser and Cruiser. So I think we go Eric Rowan and Dexter Loomis against Tommaso and Johnny. I think that's what we do on that one. But I gotta have room for it is the problem. Or I could put Johnny and Tommaso there. And put the rest of the women in one match. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So Tommaso and Johnny. Okay, that fulfills theirs. Oh, I think Charlotte wanted to be on the pay-per-view, didn't we? And Alba wanted a solo match this week. Okay. How do we make this work then? I guess since Charlotte wants to be on this pay-per-view, let's go ahead and put Charlotte in that match. And then she wanted a singles match to prove herself. I don't think we have room for a singles match this week. Unless we take this over a week. I mean, I guess we could take that over a week and then do what fighter? Do I have a good bruiser I can put her against? No. Well, maybe I can find a good bruiser type. Female, just for the week. Female, good bruiser. Maybe a little higher. Ivy Nile and Clubberella. Ivy Nile will be 18,000 for 5 weeks. We could do that. And then in the mid card we have let's see, Alba and Ivy. Okay, and how many feuds do we have to pay off right now? I think we do an 8-way with Jade, Soul, Naya, Carmen, Lola, Lash, Blake, and Tatum. And that pulls off a lot of them. That blows off a lot of feuds there, but it only increases Paxley and Monroe, so I might just leave them off. I don't know. I think it's better to leave them off and just have it as a 6-way. That way all of them can finish their feuds and not putting the title on the line there. That finishes that. And I think what we do is have tag callouts here. Let's do Dexter and Eric calling out Tommaso and Johnny. And then let's see, Xavier and Kingston, so maybe a fighter and a cruiser team. Do I have that? I have a cruiser and a cruiser team. Don't have a fighter and a cruiser team that are not heel. Maybe we'll just see how that goes. And yeah, let's just see how that goes. But we'll just do a regular call out for AJ and Almost. And we'll do some other charity work. Let's see who's available. Kofi is. I kind of want him to rest. So does. I want Xavier to rest too. So I guess let's have Xavier since he's higher on the mic. Let's go Alexa. for the other charity. And pretty sure it doesn't matter how we necessarily order these. But I guess we'll go ahead and order them this way. 6-way, no, just a normal. Not a ladder. Glad I paid attention to that one. Let's see, both your staminas are okay, but I don't want to risk anybody unnecessarily. Charlotte wanted to do an appearance, so we got that. We got Alba doing a singles match against Ivy. We got Johnny doing a PLE with Tommaso, and I think that's everybody. I think that's what everybody was asking for there. And I think we also do a steel cage this week. Or let's go ahead and get the steel cage this week instead of doing the whole bonus match thing. And I think we are good there. So let's do our first PLE. Alright, so we open with Piper Niven and Charlotte Flair taking on Wendy Chu and Julia in a backstage brawl. And the winners, Piper Niven and Charlotte Flair. Awesome. So we get one of the Boiling Point cards. That's good. We have a 6-way, Jade Cargill, Sol Ruka, Nia Jax, Carmen Petrovic, Lola Vice, and Lash Legend are all settling scores tonight. And the winner, Nia Jax, in a 3-star match that completes all rivalries involved. Good. The Wyatt 6 attempt to call out DIY, but I guess DIY is focusing for tonight's main event match, so they just ignore them. We have Trick Williams taking on Oba Femi for the United States Championship, and the winner, and still United States Champion in a 3.5-star match that completes their rivalry, Trick Williams. Wow, you're holding on to that thing like Brock Lesnar. Yeesh. AJ Styles calls out Omos. Their rivalry goes to level 3. Alba Fire takes on the newly signed Ivy Nile. And the winner, Alba Fire, in a 2-star match that starts a rivalry between the two of them that I may or may not pay off at some point in the future. Xavier Woods does a charity promo for us, gets us 2,500 fans, thank you. And we have the Undisputed Championship on the line. Psycho Clown taking on Gunther. And the winner, and still the undisputed champion, Psycho Clown, in a 4.5-star match that completes the rivalry. And Miss Bliss does a charity promo for us, getting us 4,500 fans. Thank you very much. And over on WCW's side, Bailey and Zarya take on the Judgment Day for the tag titles. Bailey and Zarya. That's an interesting one. Okay, let's see. We have a call out from Joe Hendry and Solo Sikoa. Tag titles on the line. Pretty Deadly taking on Ivar Heights. And looks like the mid-card title in a triple threat, Ilya Dragunov, Tala Tonga, and Andre Chase U. And there's one charity promo from Nikita Lyons. And she's also in a match against Natalia. Okay. I want to simulate the rest of it. Come on, come on. Did we do good? And we also won the main event. That's good. That is very good. Injuries none. That's even better. Okay. That's good. That's even better. Awesome. All right. We got 120,000 fans this week. Very good. Very good. Let's see. I don't see anything as far as any of the tag matches, so that's fine. WCW ends this week with 94,000 fans. Okay. So we take an early lead by about 24,000 fans. That's good. Okay, now we can only trade for injured superstars. Do you have any? Yes, you do. Tavion Heights for 7 weeks. Just Tavion Heights. Do I need him? He's a fire type. I don't really need him. Yeah, I don't really need him. So I think we're good. So I'm gonna end trading on my side. Now again, like I said, I can't trade for injured. I can only trade for injured superstars. But let me know in the comments if you guys want me to make an exception for them offering us healthy superstars. But in either case, right now I'm going to go ahead and decline it because he wants me to give him 12,000 cash and Javon Evans and Miles Bourne. No thank you. Okay, and we're going into the Money in the Bank week. Let's see what we have as far as our marketing department has some data suggesting the fans would love to see some matches between Kofi and Dexter. Might be worth considering. For the next 5 weeks, any solo contests between those two, including in triple threat and fatal 4-way matches, will receive a popularity boost. Up to you to decide whether or not that fits your plans. You goddamn human, why couldn't you give him this? Why couldn't you have given this last week? I mean, jeez. Your show really topped the charts. How'd you manage to pull that off? I'll listen to my stars and spend my cash wisely. Words to live by, nice job, but I'll get you next time. Thanks for letting me prove who the problem was. You should have seen the look on Piper's face afterwards. She's gonna get her act together. Better get ready for the new top team of the tag division. Feels like I'm gonna roll this season at SmackDown. You don't seem to realize this, Tyler, but I'm a bit of a master on the mic. I want to make my mark in a promo during tonight's show. Okay. Great, the fans are gonna love what I have to say. Rest request, our first one. Listen, I'm not feeling physically 100% right now. I don't mind pain, but I don't want a serious injury. Is it okay if I take 2 weeks off? Yes, it is. Get some rest, Charlotte. Thanks, boss, I appreciate it. Okay, so our first shakeup card is between Survive the Gauntlet. All superstars gain +3 popularity from Gauntlet and Gauntlet Eliminator matches. No breaks. Self promos double the popularity increase for stars with less than 40 stamina. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Started from the bottom. Superstars above 65 popularity lose 15 popularity, and 7 random superstars gain 35. How many count for that? Let's see. Over 65, so Jade, Charlotte, Psycho Clown, Gunther, Xavier, and AJ. And then, what? 7 random people get 35? I mean, we could. We could do that. I don't really see an issue with it. I mean, they're going to, but I don't see a problem. So I think what we do is start it from the bottom, and let's see who it hits. Oh, okay. Just not gonna let us see it. Alright, fine. Piper, almost. So they took it off Charlotte and then put it back on Charlotte. And they also did the same thing for Gunther. Okay. That's not weird at all. Right. That's not weird. Okay, so the 7 people who received it were Piper, Omos, Charlotte, Gunther, Oba, Tatum, and Javon. Okay. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. I still find it hilarious that both Charlotte and Gunther got it taken off of them, but then put right back on. So they basically just gained 20. Okay, but that is going to be the end of our time for this week. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Humans, nanu nanu.